for the state of Georgia to have another team in the Peach Belt. An easy travel game for most everybody.
All right, here we go, and the tap is controlled by the Knights, and we are underway here on Herbert Green Court. Glad to have you with us. Chris Robinson, our director tonight, and Austin Hicks on camera for us here on Cougar Sports TV. A little jump hook in the lane is good by Smith.
Very nice little jump hook from the big guy going across the lane. Up back over his head, dropped it in.
Roman Sun into the front court. Rakeem Gary. There is Cordell Brown, high post right side, looking for some help. Gets it to Rakeem. Rakeem at the head of the key, driving on the left side of the lane. They knock it out of his hands. Touch it last as it goes out of bounds.
He kind of lost that one as he got down on the low block right there, and I think he and Jamal Taylor kind of traded possession there for a second before Taylor finally ended up out of bounds with it.
5 on the shot clock. There's Jarrett, jumper, right wing. That's going to be short. Tapped up by Cordell to try to keep it alive, but they come away with the rebound. Into the front court at the head of the key. Kick it on the right side. Back up top. Behind the left wing. Short corner. Driving to the hoop. Jehloni won't let him in. He shoots an air ball right into the hands of a teammate, Ganius, who lays it up and in.
Yeah, Ganius was coming to the basket, and the ball just wound up right in his lap, literally. And he had a wide open layup.
4-0, Knights on top. Roman Sun, Cordell Brown, Jarrett Adderton, Rakeem Gary. There's Jarrett, fakes the three, kicks it to Roman, takes the three, misses it. Backside rebound. One of their big guys, that is Turner with that rebound. And there's an offensive foul on the Knights down on the baseline.
It'll push off as he tried to get away from Cordell Brown there.
Malik Smith called for the push.
Brown, I think, may have took one on the chin. He's been flexing his jaw coming down the court.
Yeah, still is. Gets it to Cordell. Right elbow. Jehloni drives to the hoop off the glass. Good.
Nice move and nice shot. Good touch right there by Jehloni to get that one off the glass.
2 minutes into the game. 4-2. Middle Georgia on top. Behind the arc on the right side. Crestwood drives into the paint, and it's blocked by Jehloni. Jehloni gets it to Jarrett. Adderton down to Rakeem, driving the baseline. Gets it to Cordell on a deflection, and he is fouled and will go to the line to shoot two.
I tell you, Scott, you can't have an athlete with reflexes, because Cordell somehow reached out and pinned that ball to his body right there and was able to get up a shot and get fouled in the process.
It's the second foul on Smith, by the way. Cordell's first free throw is good. 4-3, Middle Georgia. Cordell can tie it up right here. Senior out of Orlando. A little short, and they get a deflected rebound. Knights into the front court. Head of the key is Smith. Crestwood takes a long two and makes it. 6-3 Knights.
They left Prestwood open a little bit right there, and nobody jumped in his face, and he just kind of took his time and dropped that one in.
Cordell, high post, left elbow, gets it to Rakeem for three. Yes.
Really quick release right there by Rakeem, and dropped it in from three. Need more of those.
Tied the game. Prestwood between the circles. Picks up the dribble. Gets it up high to Turner. Bad
good
pass.
Defense.
And is good defense as well. Roman Sun, head of the key down the right side of the lane. They stop the ball. He kicks it up. Gary, shot fake. Will take a three and drain it. Rakeem Gary. Nicely done.
Nice head fake, and then just took a little side dribble and then drained the three again.
Rakeem has hit two in a row. Jumper no good. Good block out and rebound by Jehloni. Jehloni James, the former Georgia Tech player, into the front court. Kicks it out. Roman Sun drives the baseline in traffic. They strip it and take it away from him.
Good hands down there. I believe that was Jamal Taylor that stripped it from him.
There's Smith, a little turnaround hook shot down low, good. It's 9-8 CSU.
I don't know what Middle Georgia's got bench depth-wise, but this first five is not bad unit playing together.
Yeah. And in the corner, Jared Anderton for three. Yes, sir.
Jarrett finally got some separation, Scott, and made him pay for giving it to him.
12-8 CSU. Baseline drive. Reverse layup is too strong. Rebound Cordell. Rakeem 2-on-2. Pulls up, takes a three. Bounces twice and fell off. Into the front court, the Knights. Prestwood. Roman won't let him in. Prestwood will take a three and miss it. And rebound deflected to Cordell. Rakeem gets it to Roman Sun. He's doubled on the baseline to Cordell. Good.
Good job by Roman of keeping control of the ball. Had it knocked away for a brief second and then got back control of it and made a nice little give off to Cordell for the layup.
Yeah, he didn't panic at all and got it done. Little drive. The shot is up, no good. Got it back, put it in. Smith with 6 points. Remember, he's playing with 2 fouls. Got 2 quick fouls. 14-10. Jehloni James. Jared Anderton knocked out of his hands and out of bounds, and that'll get us to our first media timeout. 14:20 to play in the first half. Columbus State 14, Middle Georgia 10 on Cougar Sports TV. Cougars on top at the first media timeout. 14:20 on the clock. Middle Georgia 5 of 11, 45% from the floor, 0-1 from behind the arc. Cougars off to a hot start, 5 of 8 from the floor, 3 of 5 from behind the arc, Mike.
Yeah, when they went their first 0 for 2, Scott, you kind of had that little sinking feeling like maybe they are going to come back a little flat coming in off the holidays, but then they have picked it up and gone 5 of 8 to shoot 62%.
All right, so Jared Anderton will get it into Rakeem Gary. Near to the logo. Gets it over to Wiz Uba, who's checked into the game for the first time tonight. Wiz down the left side of the lane. And forgot all about the shot clock there. So did I, quite honestly.
I did too. I wasn't thinking it was that far into the play. And there it went.
So a turnover. Taylor in the backcourt. Gets it over behind the arc. Back to Taylor. Up top. Outside of the lane. Good defense. 7 on the shot clock. Prestwood for 3. Run out on him. And the rebound goes to CSU's Jordan Mitchell. Zuba. Jehloni James for 3. Yes, sir. Jehloni James.
Rattles it in.
4th long one here in the first few minutes of the game. Into the paint, drew the foul, missed the shot. We'll go to the line to shoot a couple.
Got Wiz for that foul.
Bryce Turner will go to the line to shoot a couple. 17-10 CSU. Free throw is good. Conference play resumes on Saturday at Augusta. You can hear both of those games, women and men, on our student radio station, WCUG, Cougar Radio. TuneIn app. Catch it 88.5 in Columbus or all over the world on the TuneIn app. I'll have that for you 1:30 on Saturday afternoon. Jumper, Jared Adderton, no good. Rebound tipped into the hands of the Knights, and then they throw it away.
Caleb Love had started up as a runner on the other side, and the ball hit him right in the back on the outlet pass. Never saw it coming, and ends up a turnover.
All right, so Jarrett will try to get it in right in front of their bench. Jehloni James, Wiz, Jarrett, short corner, right side. Gets it back to Wiz, an open three. Missed it right in front of us. Rebound Knights. Into the front court. Crestwood. Bounce pass down on the low block. And fouled from behind by Jehloni James.
Yeah.
First one is good. Made them both. (17-14).
Messiah Jones getting his first minutes of the game along with Joshua Guilford.
Talked to Messiah before the game. Youngster out of Clayton. And he had a good Christmas. Turnover into the front court. Oh, look out. Contact down there. Now a call.
Yeah, that's going to be on Adderton.
That'll get us to a media timeout. 11:58 to play in the first half. 17-14. Cougars on top on Cougar Sports TV. (17-14) Cougars on top. 11:58 to play in the first half. Middle Georgia 5 of 12, 41%. They're 0 for 2 from long distance. CSU 6 of 11, 54%, and 4 for 8 from behind the arc. So Andrew Crestwood will try to get it in on the baseline.
They did call that a non-shooting foul, which is a plus for CSU.
They get it into Turner. Turner back to Crestwood, missed the three, and Wiz got a rebound in the paint. Into the front court, Josh Guilford, Wiz, Jared Adderton, Wiz, Guilford puts it on the floor. Look out, gets it to Jarrett. Head of the key for three. Shot it long. Rattled out on him, and the Knights with the rebound.
Good hands by Prestwood there. Josh Guilford actually got that rebound, and Prestwood stripped him as he brought the ball up and got possession for Middle Georgia.
Baseline, driving into the paint. Oh, a call on Jordan Mitchell.
Wiz picked his pocket there, and they bailed him out. Gave him the foul call.
Foul was on Jordan. 4th team foul. On the baseline, Sham gets it in. Turner in the paint, good.
Say, Messiah Jones guarded him about as well as he could right there. It was just a good effort to get that ball up and over for the basket.
Wiz. Messiah sets a pick for him. Picks it up, gets it to Messiah. Jumper in the paint, good. 19-16.
Sort of a little pick and roll right there. Messiah did a nice job getting the turnaround jumper to go.
Left wing. Gets that zone, baseline drive, and Messiah got a hand on it, but it goes right to Turner, who lays it in. Tough break there, 19-18 CSU.
They had everything cordoned off pretty well, and Messiah deflected that pass, but it just fell just right in the wrong place.
Jared Adderton right in front of us. Messiah head of the key. Jordan Mitchell, Wiz, Josh Guilford behind the arc, 4 on the shot clock. And the ball is stolen, and then a foul on Messiah. Fifth team foul. So the Knights have a chance to take a lead. They led 4-0 in this game. Cut the drive off on the baseline, toss it up top, reverse it down in the corner, and Adderton just took the ball away. Jordan Mitchell down the lane, and a layup good. 21-18 CSU. Jared just stripped the ball, got it to Jordan, laid it up and in. A runner, no good. Rebound, Messiah. Jones with the rebound. Jared Adderton, right side. Bad pass. Turnover. And they lost it. Oh, they got it to the guy on the wing, and then Jones blocked it, but a goaltending. I thought he was about to turn the ball over, and he actually got it to his teammate over there.
Little full court pressure here. And now we've got a shot clock.
Shot clock didn't move.
The shot clock is being adjusted to reflect 27 seconds.
Guilford in the corner for 3, no good. Rebound, Knights. Into the front court, Taylor to Evans. Turner. Jumper outside the lane, no good. Backside rebound, Jordan Mitchell. Wiz. Rakeem, free throw line, kicks it to Jordan Mitchell, good. Long two.
Yep. That right foot just got over the arc.
23-20. Driving in, short baseline jumper, no good. Backside rebound, Messiah Jones. Outlet to Rakeem Gary, to Wiz. Pass underneath to Jordan Mitchell. Missed it, but he was fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Hung on the limb.
Really good look by Wiz right there. You know, he was right in line with me, and I could see the guy open there, and Wiz saw him just in time to whip the pass to him, and he almost got that reverse layup to go for the and one, but he'll shoot 2.
So Jordan Mitchell to the line, junior out of Snellville, Georgia. That's where my brother David lives. Free throw is good. .20 Cougars. That one's no good. Knights into the front court with 8 minutes left in the half, and a foul on the floor.
Guilford got a lot of the basketball right there, and the progress down the lane is where that foul ended up being called. The ball was actually loose between the two players.
They were lining up, but the official clearly said on the floor, and they'll be in the bonus on the next foul. Baseline to the right of his basket. Gets it in. Evans to Taylor. Cham. Free throw line jumper good. 24-22 CSU. And
yes.
Good.
Wiz. A little quick pop there from the top of the key.
Ball knocked away. And a media timeout with the Cougars on top, 27-22 with 7:24 left in the first half here on Cougar Sports TV. (27-22) Cougars, 7:24 left in the first half.
Middle Georgia at 45% shooting. They're 9 of 20 from the floor. CSU at almost 59%, 10 of 17, 5 of 11 from three-point range. Middle Georgia has yet to make a three-pointer in this contest. They're 0 for 3.
And the Knights will have the ball on the side. Cham will be the trigger man. He gets it into Taylor. Taylor up top. Cham, right wing for 3. Air ball long into the hands of Harp Hunter. Wiz for 3, short this time. Just barely drew iron. Jones kept it alive, but right to a guy in purple, Taylor. Into the paint. Kicks it out for 3, missed it. Rebound, Messiah Jones. Wiz Uba. Wiz. Rakeem open for 3, missed it.
Good job, Harp.
Rebound from behind by Harp. Good. Boy, great job all the way around there.
Came in and got in good position, went up over the Knights player, got the rebound, and then shot the quick jumper and dropped it in.
Harp Hunter, one of our new guys from Charlotte, North Carolina, transferred from the University of Tampa. Behind the arc on the right side, 29-22, Cougars on top, 6:14 left in the half. Baseline. Taylor slips and falls. Turnover.
He just completely lost his footing there, Scott. He looked at the referee like he wanted a foul call, but he wasn't pushed to lose that. He just lost his footing. trying to make a cut.
Got to get some different cleats.
Yeah. Put the long ones on.
29-22. Cougars, 6:06 left here in the first half. Cordell Brown, our punter. Harp up top, Rakeem down the left side of the lane. They stopped the drive and he threw it away.
He saw Cordell Brown cutting toward the basket out of the corner of his eye, and he just threw it past him, and there was nobody on the other end. And a turnover.
Taylor into the front court. Prestwood right in front of our bench, way out there. Head of the key, Ganius. Ganius picks up the dribble, shoots, and in and out, no good, but an offensive rebound and a putback by Taylor.
I tell you, one good thing these guys do, they crash the offensive board. They've always got players going toward the glass when a shot goes up, and they've been in really good position to get some offensive rebounds in this game.
Rakeem Gary did a nice job to save that possession there, and it pays off in a three from Wiz.
Good job all the way around. Rakeem with great hustle and a great athletic move to save that, and it ends up a three-pointer.
Jumper in the paint, no, but a foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul was on Rakeem Gary, his first. And the 17th foul, this is a shooting foul, however. Pint, the first one, no good. Yep. Taylor will go back to the line.
I think that's their first miss from the free throw line.
It is. And that one is good.
Full court pressure.
32-25. Into the front court. Rakeem Gary behind the arc. Wiz Uba. Jehloni back to Wiz. Good again. Wiz for three.
Good ball movement right there. Kick it in, kick it out, and he nails the three.
Cougars stretch it to 10. And the paint shot wouldn't go with a foul.
That's Rakeem again.
So he's got two. Bryce Turner with two shots. The first one is good. 35-26. Jared Adderton back in, and Rakeem with the two fouls comes out of the game.
Bryce Turner, a former Peach Belt player at Georgia Southwestern. Transferred to Middle Georgia.
Makes the second one. 35-27 Cougars. Wiz.
Oh.
And jam to Jehloni. Nice alley-oop and a Jehloni jam. Look for it on your grocery shelves this week. (37-27). Prestwood drives the baseline, in trouble in there, but still gets up a shot and scores.
I guess a CSU player hit that basketball. Otherwise, Scott, that should have been a double dribble there, but I think he had it knocked away from him and recovered and made that shot.
37-29, Wiz. Loose on the floor, Knights come away with it. Taylor down the left side of the lane. We get back and stop the ball, so he pulls it back out. Prestwood ahead of the key, Taylor. 3:28 left in the first half. And a nice scoop, but he missed the bucket, and the rebound goes to CSU on the miss from Turner. Open in the corner, Wiz for three. Yes, again. Wiz Uba. My goodness. He's got 4 of them in the first half. 40-29 CSU. Left elbow, fumbled it. Jared Adderton picks it up with 2:54 left in the half. Wiz up top. Goal again! Wiz Uba! Hotter than a Georgia asphalt in the summertime. Wow! 43-29 CSU. Presswood behind the arc on the left side. Another turnover. Well, find number 3 again. There he is. Puts it on the floor this time, though. Gives it back to Roman. Roman driving the baseline. Tried to draw a foul, but lost it. Back the other way. Taylor will lay it up and in. And Roman's son is down. That's the reason for the whistle. I think we're still owed a media timeout, and we'll get it right here. We're way under the 4 mark, but Roman up slowly. And he's felt better, but it looks like he'll be okay. We'll take the timeout. 43-31, Cougars on top on Cougar Sports TV. Scott Miller, Mike Peacock back at the Lumpkin Center, Herbert Green Courts, and the Cougars lead at 43-31, 2:10 left in the first half.
I tell you, Scott, thanks to the hot hand of Wiz Uba, the Cougars are up to 64% overall from the field and 53% from three-point range. 9 of 17, and Wiz has 5 of those 9 3-pointers.
But he missed 2. Come on, Wiz. What's going on here, bud?
You're going to get booed if you keep doing that.
Great first half for the youngster graduate student out of McDonough, Georgia. He also played over at CVCC. Wiz into the front court. Up top on the left side. They come out on him in front of the bench, knock it away, and turnover. Into the front court. Driving to the hoop, off the glass, missed it, tipped up, no. Rebound, Jehloni James, dribbled it off his foot. Now he hands it to Wiz. Wiz gets it to Jarrett for 3. That's going to be wide right. And a rebound goes to the Knights. With a minute and a half left in the first half. 43-31 Cougars. Jared Adderton averages 26. He has just 3, but his teammates have stepped up here in the first half. Turner, free throw line, turnaround jumper is good. Oh, wow. Boy, got a nice soft 2-bounce roll in.
Yep. Tell you what, we all know Jared Adderton. He only has 3 points right now, but he can get on a run just like Wiz has. He's been defended really well tonight.
Baseline. Scoop and a score. What a shot by Jared Adderton. He's got so many ways he can score.
I wish I could do that.
45-33. Jumper is good by Ganius. 45-35 Cougars. 32 seconds. And a scoop and a blocking foul. And should be on the shots. It will be.
Presswood tried his best to draw a charge there.
And the coach for Middle Georgia is demonstrating
why it should have been an offensive foul, I think.
Yeah.
Or in his opinion.
That's a little nice demonstration there. I wonder if you got some acting chops maybe over there. Free throw by Jarrett is no good. He had a big smile on his face as he was doing that little demonstration for the official. And this one's good. 46-35. Shot clock is off. 28 seconds left in the half. Cougars on top by 11, and they take their use it or lose it 32nd timeout. We'll hold it right here with 24 seconds. Hey, give me a chance to mention our CSU athletic sponsors: A&J Screen Printers, Aflac, Burger King, Chick-fil-A, Coca-Cola, Columbus Sports Council, Kinetic Credit Union, Stiefel, Synovus, the Houston Clinic, the Lowell Apartments, and Valley Hospitality. Again at Augusta, men and women doubleheader on Saturday afternoon. We'll start it off with the women at 1:30. You can hear it on Cougar Radio. And our next home game will be next Wednesday night, the 8th, when Georgia Southwestern comes in here.
And Scott, looking around the Lumpkin Center, the crowd's gotten a whole lot better than it looked like it was going to be before the start of the game.
Really did. Maybe some Georgia fans turned off the television a little early and got here in time. 11 seconds. Down the middle of the lane, a scoop and a miss, and 3 seconds, put it up.
Block.
No!
Oh, wow.
And then a jam by Turner right before the buzzer. We got a block in there.
Yep.
It went to Turner. That's why Austin stays so slim. You know, he's always carrying that heavy camera.
He gets his steps in for sure.
It also probably helps that he's, you know, maybe late teens or early 20s or something.
Absolutely.
You know? All right, here we go. Jared Adderton behind the arc on the left side. Cordell Brown back up to Jared. Looks at the three, doesn't take it, dribbles in, takes a two, misses it, and the rebound goes to the Knights. Prestwood right in front of us. Gets it to Taylor. Taylor, bad pass, but it's saved by his teammate Gadius. Get it down on the baseline. Jumper up, no good. Rebound, they got it. Got it to Turner, and he jammed it. 46-39. Rakeem Gary is fouled on the baseline.
There's the third foul already on Smith quickly in this second half.
Yeah, it sort of mirrors the first half. He got 2 quick fouls in the first half. Stayed in, though. Three-pointer is airball long. Taylor flying back the other way. High off the glass, good.
Taylor has a really good burst of speed, and every now and then he'll turn it on and go down the lane, and that time it resulted in a bucket.
Jehloni up top for three. Yes, Jehloni James.
He's like, I was just getting my bearings on the first one. I'm going to hit the rest of them from here on out.
Just trying to fake him out a little bit. Oh, let that guy shoot. Oh, never mind. Taylor. Jehloni kicked it. And bounces it to us. Doesn't quite make it.
There was a time I would have jumped up and grabbed that, Scott. Those days are long gone.
I would have had to hold you back from diving over the table there. Prestwood gets it down low to Smith. He's tough down there. Good.
Well, he was working on Rakeem there, and Rakeem had a little bit of a disadvantage size-wise there.
49-43. Rakeem driving toward the hoop, shooting, and it fell off. Backside rebound, Cordell, no, but a foul.
And I think, Scott, that might be number 4.
This mirrors the first half exactly.
Isn't that crazy?
He got 2 fouls within the first 2 minutes of the first half, stayed in, didn't get another foul, and he's got 2 fouls here in the second half in the first 2 minutes. Not quite 2 minutes. Going to have to come out of the game now.
See, Cordell Brown made a great effort to get that offensive rebound and try to tip it in and drew that foul right there. And that's why he's at the line. unfortunately, number 4 having to sit down.
Cordell made the first one, made them both. 51-43. Trap him in the backcourt. Throw over it. Into the paintball, knocked
Good
away
hands
by Roman, but they got it back. Inside the Prestwood, he's in the paint, jumps out of it and throws it. Knocked out of bounds by Jehloni James.
Tell you, Bryce Turner for Middle Georgia is an impressive player. He really did a good job right there of using his body to keep Cordell Brown, I believe it was, from getting that loose ball.
Baseline. Prestwood gets it in to Turner. Caleb Love right in front of us on the right side. Taylor almost walked with it. Love up top will take a 3 and miss it wide left with Rakeem had a hand in his face. Jehloni with the rebound. Rakeem. Gary gets it to Cordell. Back to Rakeem for 3. Shot it long. Rebound Prestwood. He wants the run. He takes the jumper and a foul on Jehloni.
I think they're going to call that on Jared. I was hoping they weren't going to call that on Jehloni because that was a pretty clean block. Jared had got him from the side coming in.
That's his second. So Andrew Prestwood will go to the line to shoot a couple here. First one's good. So the grind will start on Saturday, every Saturday and Wednesday for the next 2 months. Off the front of the rim, no good. Jarrett, Jehloni driving toward the hoop, scoop, and a score.
Nice job by Jehloni. He's a heck of an athlete as well. That was a great athletic move to get to the bucket.
53-44. Backdoor cut, but we closed it off, and they threw it away. Get it to Roman Son, got it to Cordell, ahead of the field, and a slam! Cordell Brown. 55-44 Cougars. Driving into the paint, turnaround jumper is no good. Jared tried to corral the rebound, and it's knocked out of bounds and will belong to the Knights.
Just couldn't quite get the handle on that rebound and had the ball rolling across his arm as he went out of bounds.
Prestwood, baseline to the right of his basket, throws it in to Taylor. Love, head of the key. Prestwood for 3, left wing, no. Backside rebound, Jehloni. Outlet pass, Cordell Brown, 3-on-2. Roman Son, a drive to Cordell, and he flushes it again.
Good ball movement right there, a good head fake right there. Looking like he was going to make the pass to the corner and then gave it right back door to Cordell for another jam.
I just love that ball movement. Taylor. Prestwood. Prestwood trying to get in. Picks up the dribble. Love, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Drives, shoots, misses. Rebound, Jehloni. Gets it to Roman Son. Roman into the front court. Roman had it knocked away from behind.
Good hands by Middle Georgia again.
Yeah, Prestwood knocked that away. Taylor, Love, Turner, head of the key. Thought about it. Gets it inside instead. And a foul on Cordell Brown against Ganius.
Reached out, kind of hooked the collar of his jersey there.
And the Middle Georgia coach wants a intentional foul. So hang on here. So immediate timeout, we'll take it. It's upgraded to a flagrant 1. 57-44, Cougars on top. .44. So they upgraded that foul on Cordell to a flagrant 1 for grabbing his jersey. Cordell trying to plead his case at the moment, but not even Perry Mason could get him out of that. And
yes. I think it was completely unintentional. I think he just reached out and somehow his fingers hooked in the jersey, and it looked worse than it was. And I can see him giving him a flagrant on it, but I can also see him not, making a no call there.
Made the second one. I wonder how many of our viewers are even old enough to get the Perry Mason reference.
Yeah, you wonder, right?
Yep.
Maybe they remember the new version when the guy that played the greatest American hero was Paul Drake. Curly blonde hair.
Yeah, that's a good inside move and pass and play. Gaines, 57-47. Maybe I should have said Johnny Cochran couldn't even get him off. Maybe more people would have known that. Cordell off the glass, good, and he's fouled. Count the bucket.
Cordell Brown flexing his muscles a little bit this half. Couple of dunks and a really nice move right there to get that shot off, and went to the floor. Chance to complete a three-point play here.
Cordell's got 11 points. 3 rebounds on the night. Trying to complete the three-point play, and he does.
Full court pressure from CSU, trying to get a trap.
60-47, they beat it easily. Drive, layup, good.
A little burst of speed again by Jamal Taylor, and a glide to the basket for the layup.
Boy, you're right about him. He's got some jets when he wants to. Jehloni, Jarrett, Rakeem, Jehloni, Rakeem, an open three, in and out, but Jehloni got a rebound and put it back in.
Jehloni in good position right there on the offensive board.
62-49. 14:24 to play. Cougars on top. Jehloni kicked it away.
I think that maybe is the third or fourth ball off his shin, foot, knee, whatever, using that leg to defend.
Little George has done a nice job of focusing on Jared Adderton tonight, but this is why this Cougar team is dangerous. They have a lot of weapons, and other guys are stepping up.
Absolutely.
Three-pointer is no good right in front of us. Backside rebound, Adderton gets it to Wiz. Had 5 three-pointers in the first half. Jared, a drive and a blocking foul.
Scott, amazingly, Middle Georgia has yet to hit a three-point bucket.
Wow.
Keeping the streak alive. The person who hits one's going to get booed, I think.
Yeah. In this day and age, take a peek at their stats and see what they've done three-pointers this year. If you got stats somewhere. Free throw by Jarrett is good.
They were shooting 33% coming in, 69 of 209 from the floor, so not bad. 33% is not a bad percentage.
No, not at all. 64-49, hit them both. Taylor flying back, kicks it in the corner, but he was on the sideline when he caught it. That was always Mike Sanda's biggest peeve. He would want to throw something at somebody when they were standing on the sideline.
Yeah.
From the corner, Jehloni James for three.
Scott, I was just taking a gander back at their individual stats. Treshawn Wilson is their leading three-point shooter.
Jumper outside, no good. Cordell with a rebound.
I don't remember him playing tonight. He's their leading scorer overall. I don't know if he's out.
There's a jumper by Rakeem that's no good. Yeah, he has not played tonight.
Behind that,
jumper in the lane is short. Cordell Brown with the rebound.
nobody with just eye-popping numbers individually.
Jarrett is fouled by Taylor. His first foul. 13:04 to play, 67-49 Cougars. Trying to win 8 in a row and go to 10-1. They moved into the national poll this week at number 19. Jarrett, jumper outside the lane. No, backside rebound. Jordan Mitchell gets it to Josh Guilford. Jehloni head of the key. Wiz backs it out near Coach Moore over there. Kicks it out. Jarrett for three. Yes, Jarrett Anderton. Don't let him get hot.
Yeah, we said earlier he can catch fire as quick as anybody. I know Robert Moore would like to see him catch fire.
70-49 Cougars.
Knocked away and stolen.
Guilford gets it to Jehloni James and a tomahawk jam. Another Jehloni jam. 72-49.
Coming to a store near you.
Taylor. He'll take a three and drain it.
There's got to be somebody booing somewhere. They broke the streak.
Sham finally gets them a long one. 72-52 Cougars, 11:52. Guilford. Jarrett. Off a screen. Wiz. Jarrett for three. Nope. Backside rebound. Kept alive by Jordan Mitchell. Tapped it out. Wiz for three. Good! Bounced on the rim twice and fell in.
Shooter's roll is real.
Woo! Have a night, Wizard of Oz. 6 of them.
Good hands from Wiz right there as he got a hand on that pass and it was stolen.
75-52, alley-oop, and another Jehloni jam. We're going to get diabetes here tonight. How sweet it is. Jumper is no good, and a foul, though. And that'll get us to a media timeout. Having fun in the Lumpkin Center at Herbert Green Court tonight.
points. Jared Adderton finally got up into double figures. He has 11 points, and we're looking for him to still get hot before this game is over.
Jehloni needs 2 rebounds for a double-double. He's got 8 of them off the glass now. Here's Cham. Will go to the line. And the first one's good. 77-53. Cougars led 46-37 at the break. And made them both. 77-54. Whiz into the front court. Between the circles. Josh Guilford. Whiz for 3. Not this time. Rebound fought for by Messiah Jones, diving to the floor, but can't come up to it. Good effort. Free throw line jumper. Cham. No. And rebound Jordan Mitchell. Good strong rebound.
Yep.
Whiz dribbles through the key. 10:16 to play. 77-54 CSU. And they reach in and tie him up. Jump ball. The arrow belongs to the Knights. Middle Georgia State. We talked about this early in the broadcast, but they are in a year and a half or so on track to be the newest member of the Peach Belt Conference. Look forward to having them in the league. Up top on the left side, down in the corner is Turner. He puts it on the floor, gets it to Cham. Cham goes up, misses it, tipped up, no. And Messiah Jones rips it away, and he's eventually fouled back there.
Good job of keeping the basketball away from the defenders there. He was double teamed, and they were both trying to get the basketball, knock it away. Messiah just kept moving with the basketball, trying to be careful not to throw an elbow into anybody, and finally got the foul called.
Cham called for the foul. Whiz in the logo. Head of the key. Taylor guarding him. Gets it to Joshua Guilford. Josh gets it to Harp. Fumbled it, but got it back. Turnaround, fadeaway, baseline jumper, good. Man, how about that shot?
Nice. Really nice job by Harp there.
79-54, a drive down the left side of the lane, and a foul on CSU.
That was a good foul there because he was going in for a tomahawk himself there, Scott. Don't want to give them anything to start any kind of fire on their bench, so.
Foul was on Guilford. Joshua's second. So Smith's first one is no good. Taylor comes out, and Nealis comes in the game for the first time tonight.
Just looking back at some of the notes, this is the first time these two teams have played each other since 2016.
Wow.
They've only met 3 times, CSU 3-0 in the series.
Second one is good. 79-55. 8:55 to play. Joshua for 3. Yes, sir. Joshua Guilford with the three-pointer. His first points of the night. 82-55 CSU. Good pass from Turner, and Smith will lay it up and in. 82-57. Cougars are 14 of 29 from behind the arc. Whiz. Harp. Back to Whiz. They close out on him. Jordan Mitchell will take a 3 and make it. Jordan Mitchell.
Bang. Back to 50%.
85-57 Columbus State. Evans. Turner. Fadeaway, baseline. Tough shot, good shot.
Good shot. Yeah, he's a nice player. Got some separation there, shot the fall away, drilled it.
85-59. Good pass inside to Messiah, and he is fouled. Let's see if they'll say it was on the floor or on the shot. We'll get a media timeout. It will be on the shot. And we'll do that when we come back here on Cougar Sports TV. Cougars on top 85-59, 7:37 to play. Fans, don't forget, season and single game tickets are now available through Hometown Ticketing. Regular season passes on sale for $100. Individual game tickets available for $10 per game. Columbus State faculty, staff, and students with a valid ID, CSU ID, free admission. But tickets online. Go online to get them and watch this top 20 team play this year. And, of course, the women are off to a great start as well. Coach Matt Hauser. So be more fun here in January and February on Herbert Green Court. Messiah Jones, first free throw is long. The freshman out of Riverdale. And that one's good. $86-59 Cougars. Evans, head of the key. Nealis, Crestwood up top, right side. Good pass inside, and laid it up and in is Evans.
Really nice pass, cutting across the lane, and he just got that thing to roll over the front of the rim.
86-71. Joshua Guilford, no, but he's fouled. They found the three-point shooter.
Yeah, Taj Evans just ran at him right there and caught him in the body as he was coming down.
So Josh will go to the line to shoot three. That one's good.
Scott, I was thinking about this today. It's basketball season, but you know, baseball season and softball season are less than a month away now.
That's right. It's hard to believe, isn't it? Can't wait, though.
Yes.
Both basketball, baseball and softball, such great tradition and teams out here. Josh made the second one. And the hat trick. 89-61.
I don't envy my man Clayton over here when February rolls around.
You remember those days, the crossovers. Crestwood for three. 89-64. Hope they can get him some help. Wiz. Harp kicks it back to Wiz for three. Good again. 7 3-point field goals for Wiz Ubal. Prestwood missed it. Jordan Mitchell grabbed the rebound. Wiz for three, rattled it out, no good. And they had a rebound and stepped on the baseline with it.
Messiah Jones did a good job of putting some pressure on right there on the baseline, and when he stepped to make a pass, he just stepped on the baseline. It's a good defense. I'm going to give Messiah credit for that one.
Yeah, there you go. Wiz gets it into Messiah. Joshua to Wiz. Woo! Hard foul by Prestwood over there.
Yeah, he really crowded him right there, and Wiz didn't have anywhere to go. Kind of got up in his personal space a little bit there.
That'll send him to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Cougars will shoot the double bonus after this. Missed it. And the rebound goes to the Knights. 7 3-point field goals for Wiz. I don't have a record book in front of me. You remember anything along those lines, Mike?
I know Yandell Brown I'm pretty sure he had 7 more than once.
Yeah, there's a 3.
He and the late Jed Bedford could put on a show.
Well, they did, man. What a year that would have been.
Oh, my goodness.
Turnover, back the other way. Missed it. Follow, good. 92-69.
Thing the Cougars can't do here in this last 5 minutes is get sloppy.
Jordan Mitchell, Harp Hunter for 3, short, rebound Knights. Prestwood, good pass inside, and a foul on the missed shot. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
That'll be on Messiah.
And Robert's gonna clear the bench here in just a moment after the free throw. Taj Evans misses the first one. All right, so we got Malachi Chestnut coming in. Jackson Harris. Let's see. Demetrius Gibson. And Nathan Ero. So it's a good thing to be able to rest the starters the final 5 minutes, since we've got, man, what a tough place and team at Augusta to,
no doubt,
open up the resumption of conference play on Saturday. Our buddy Demetrius over there still plugging along. Jared, turnaround, good from the right elbow. Jackson Harris with a little pizzazz. 94-69. Shot is good and a foul.
He bumped him a little bit. Jackson did, playing defense there. He kept his hands down, did a good job, got him with the body. Little Georgia going to get some of their subs in as well.
Sham missed it. Tipped up, almost tipped it in, but didn't go in, and the rebound fell into the hands of Arrow. Nathan with it, head of the key. Jackson Harris for 3, missed it. Rebound Knights. Down in the corner, stepped on the sideline.
Lost his footing over there. It did Nealis, turns it over.
And that'll get us to our final media timeout. 3:53 to play. All Cougars leading at 94-71 on Cougar Sports TV. 3:53 left, and the Cougars on top, 94-71. Joshua Guilford at the point. Malachi Chestnut. Fadeaway, baseline, short. Knights with the rebound.
Malachi kind of lost his footing when he went up with that one. Didn't shoot it at the best angle at the basket.
Head of the key, Nealis. Left elbow, no good. Strong rebound by Arrow. Nathan Arrow, redshirt freshman out of Auburn, Georgia. Ball is tipped and a collision, no call. Loose on the floor, picked up by Josh. Jackson Harris for three, no. Rebound that goes to the Knights. 2:59 left in this one, 94-71, Columbus State. Got the reserves in here. And the paint off the glass, good, and a foul. Foul on Malachi Chestnut. Smith will go to the line. And make it 94-74. Again, the next home game will be next Wednesday. Georgia Southwestern the opponent. Women 5:30, men at 7:30. Look forward to a big crowd here then. And tried to jam it on the putback, missed it. Long pass is tipped right into their hands, and they lay it up and in, and a foul.
Another three-point play opportunity.
We'll have the Augusta games. All the road games will be on conference road games, and that's all we'll have left. It'll be on Cougar Radio, 88.5 FM here in Columbus. That's the student radio station, and you can catch it on the TuneIn app as well, all over the world. 94-77 CSU. Joshua Guilford trying to burn a little clock in the logo when he's fouled. All right, fellas, I didn't have supper before I came here, so.
Me either.
So I'm getting a tad hungry over here.
Had a little popcorn snack before the game, but
so let's
gonna need
chop,
a little more than that.
Yeah, gonna need a little something more. Joshua's first attempt is no good. And he made that one. 95-77. Nealis against Harris. Good defense.
Had a hand on that ball, I believe.
Under the 2-minute mark. Guilford. Arrow muscles his way in, off the glass, good, and he's fouled. Count the bucket.
His teammates over there putting the double muscles up as he muscled his way in there.
Just Nathan's fourth field goal of the season and very limited playing time. Middle Georgia calls a timeout, and they indicate they want a 30.
This is the Sharks' 30-second timeout. We'll become a full timeout at 1:48.
And they indicated 30. The coach said, indicated 60, but the coach said 30. So
they're going to turn it into a full. It's going to be charged as a 30.
So 1:48 left here. 97-77. Cougars have cracked the 100 mark twice this year. 106-96 win against Mount Olive in a tournament on the road, and 114 They scored against Reinhardt here on December 17th.
We mentioned they had played Middle Georgia 3 times. The largest margin of victory for CSU was 21 points on November 15th of 2014 when they won 95-74. They've got more total points now, but they're up 20. Let's see if they can break that century mark again.
Cougars looking for their 8th win in a row and go to 10-1, and that's will be accomplished here tonight. Final score, the only thing in doubt. And in and out, no good. And deflected into the hands of Malachi, up and in. Attaboy. Malachi Chestnut makes it 99-77. Evans in the lane, blocked by Arrow, saved by Guilford. Arrow in the paint, dishes it off, and a block. And Arrow, the Knights back the other way. Jumper is no good with 1:11. Oh, a helter-skelter out there now. Drive, a scoop, and miss. Rebound, Joshua Guilford. This could crack 100. To Harris, layup good. 101. 77 CSU. It's 47 seconds now. Cham head of the key for 3. Good. 101-80. 40 seconds. Josh gets it. The paint shot goes up and no good, but drew the foul. So Demetrius Gibson with a chance to get on the scoreboard. And as a matter of fact, he's got 2 points this year. So he could equal his season total. First one's good.
Equal and double.
Well, there you go. No, not quite.
Malachi Chestnut almost with a tremendously athletic rebound right there. He just missed the basketball in the air.
He really got up there.
He got off the floor. He really did.
Malachi's just 6'1", redshirt freshman from Calvary Christian.
Yep.
Here in Columbus. Yeah, he exploded off the floor that time.
He's always had some leaping ability back in high school.
Free throw's no good. 23 seconds, the shot clock is off. And they'll let Joshua Guilford dribble it out. It's the best play in basketball, the dribble outs. And the Cougars win their 8th in a row and go to 10-1 on the season. An impressive performance.